I'm David Kroll here for Texas Bar TV, and I have with me Jerry Perry, described as a law-related education scholar. And what that really means is he wrote the materials for the online resource Oyez Oyez Oh Yay, and going to tell us a little bit more about that.
Yes. This developed a few years ago when Bob Black, who was then the president of the state bar, came to Jan and wanted an education initiative, and Jan told him about the 24 court cases that are on the 8th, 11th, and 12th grade Texas social studies teaks here in Texas, and that it would be very nice if they had a resource to help them teach those cases, some of which are not well known at all. The 5 middle school cases are pretty well known, famous U.S. Supreme Court cases, but the 10 cases on the 11th grade history and the 10 cases on the 12th grade government teaks, some of them are not well known at all. It's difficult, in fact, to find books or articles about some of those cases. For example, one of the cases that are on the high school teaks only went as far as a U.S. District Court in San Antonio, a case called Delgado versus Bastrop ISD. And then there's another case that teachers have to teach that actually was only the Texas Supreme Court and the Texas Constitution. That's the Edgewood ISD versus Kirby case. And my point is that some of these cases, not only are they difficult to teach to kids, but it's also difficult for teachers to find really good resources to help kids learn these cases. And as I say, some of them are pretty tough cases. I've been teaching at the university level constitutional law courses for almost 50 years, and some of these cases we don't even teach at the university level, and to ask middle school or high school kids to study. But what we found is that these cases involve some really interesting, they really get kids involved. And in fact, a lot of kids studying these cases in middle school or high school, they enjoy it so well that this is what inspires them to actually become lawyers later on when they go to college and become pre-law students and go to law school. By studying these court cases when they're in middle school or high, it actually stirs their interest in it because they see that what lawyers do can actually be quite interesting, that it's not all tax law or civil law or just criminal, but constitutional law issues, very important issues.
Cases that actually make a difference in everyday people's lives.
Exactly. And I think that's why we not only enjoy doing it, but we think that we've done something very valuable and useful for teachers all over Texas. In fact, we've been told that. Numerous teachers have indicated that to us. And I think Jan can tell you the number of hits we've had on this website, and it's very, very impressive how many teachers have actually gone to the website and used these cases to teach their kids and prepare them.
Well, it sounds like just a marvelous resource. I look back and think, I wish I had had something like this when I went to school. It might have made me more interested in the law. As it was, I became a lawyer anyway, but it would have gotten me interested at an earlier age.
Yeah, I think so, and I believe that's exactly the big part of the purpose that it serves, Plus preparing the kids, they have the 8th grade and the 11th grade kids have to pass the test here in Texas. And some of these are not easy, the questions they might ask them about some of these cases. And I think that our Oyez website really does I'm very proud to have been a part of it. It's been a great honor.
As well, I think you should be. It's really filling a need, and you should pat yourself on the back.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
That's Jerry Perry here with me. I'm David Kroll for Texas Bar TV.